Welcome to another installment of our Bad Movies show where we review only the greatest of the terrible movies for your enjoyment. Thank you guys so much. This is our third installment and we're excited to bring it to you. This one's a real doozy. I would like to say that here at Twistid Arts Initiative, we've got a lot going on, as you might know. I spend a lot of time setting up equipment, tearing it down, moving it, setting it up somewhere else, and sometimes I don't check everything the way I should. So with that being said, in this particular episode, there are only 2 camera angles, and also the audio from the microphones was deemed unusable. But you'll still get the audio from the cameras, which is very good. I thought about doing everything over again, shooting the show one more time, but I just really couldn't put my colleagues through that, and you'll see why. So, with that being said, enjoy, and I promise that I will do better next time. So, enjoy the show. Welcome everybody. This is our third episode where we review. Can we call this? Do we have to call this one a movie? I don't know what to call this one. But
I mean,
attempt.
Listen, it fits the title of our podcast. We are here to review bad movies, and this 100% fits into the scope of what we are doing.
It is true. I would. So anyhow, welcome everyone, and. My name is Scott Lockhart, and I'm here with my friends and colleagues. We'll go around the table. We'll start.
Danny.
Alicia.
My name is Matthew.
All right.
Yeah, Matthew's new.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's something about this seat. We can't keep the people here. Whoever sits in this seat, not the same person.
That movie was terrible. I don't want to do this again.
Right. No, it's just for fun, and we're just having a rotating cast of torturing people with these terrible movies. So, the movie we're reviewing this week is in the horror comedy genre, which seems to be right where we fit in. This one is called Amityville Karen from 2022.
Yes.
It's hard to believe it's that new.
It is too new.
It's hard to believe.
Yes, and it is
that new.
Horrible. As we said, it definitely fits into the scope of what we're doing.
Yeah.
But this one, it just has a little bit extra crack to it.
Yeah. And
it really does.
There's a couple of things I'd like to just get out on the table. First of all, it's an hour and 43 minutes, which is at least an hour too long.
Yes, 100%.
At least an hour too long. I would also, the director, Sean Phillips, who is one of the actors in there as well, I would like to just propose that we never watch another thing he's ever done.
No, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm hoping that there are no more.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody.
Amityville Karen 2.
I mean,
somebody told him.
We know he has other ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There are others.
Because when we were looking at this one, there was a series of wasn't there like an Amityville backpack also?
Yeah, there's Amityville toilet.
Yeah. There's a whole Amityville series.
Yeah.
I'm assuming all the same.
It was wretched.
It was bad.
Yeah. So there's definitely. I mean, we'll try to run through the movie as quickly as we can, but I have quite a few notes. My first note is there was obviously no script.
No.
They just put him on a thing and said, talk about X, and they just went for it.
We're at this part of the plot. See where it goes.
Yeah.
No script. No script.
Somebody did an improv workshop recently.
Yeah.
But
and they
they
need to go back.
No, they didn't.
It also felt to
heard
me
about it.
like as soon as they were on camera, they forgot how to have normal human conversations.
Right.
They just stopped being able to talk to each other.
I was really hoping with, I don't remember the guy's name off the top of my head. He was the bartender.
Troy, the bartender.
Yes.
Yeah.
he was actually one of the more well-known names. And
He was in some big stuff
and
originally.
seeing him in this gave me really high hopes going into it. And then I was very, very quickly let down. And when I'm saying very quickly, like, I didn't even get all the way up to get all the way down. Like, it was just, I got tripped on my way getting lifted up.
Yeah. So we start with Karen's entire morning routine.
Which was so needed.
Washing her hands and arms and shaving her pits and doing all stuff.
In the sink.
In the sink while fully clothed.
Yep.
Yeah, doing that.
Because
then,
everybody does it like that.
Then she sits down and makes her checklist of terrible things that Karens do. And I have to say it, at 4-minute and 8-second mark, Karen's a lefty.
Lefty alert.
Lefty alert!
Lefty alert. She right away, she's a lefty. I'm sorry for all left-handed people, but that's the way it goes.
Maybe they just filmed it and they had to reverse the shot.
It was reversed?
Yeah. I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, man. I didn't look enough into
So,
it.
watching her extremely elongated morning routine gave me flashbacks, PTSD flashbacks of the one time I tried to read 50 Shades of Grey. There was 3 pages discussing how she put her hair up in a ponytail, and that was as far into the book as I got. And that's exactly what that reminded me of, was unnecessary information. We did not need to know any of that. It did not move the plot line forward, and it made me done with the movie in the first 15 minutes.
You don't need to know that she likes to shave her pits in the sink?
I do not. I
At
do
least it
not
wasn't in
need
the
to
kitchen.
see
Like-
any bathroom behavior unless it propels the plot forward, and that did not.
Nothing propelled.
No.
Rule of thumb: you don't show a bathroom unless
there would
someone's
have to be
dying in it.
there would have to be a plot for it to actually propel it forward, and there was no plot here. None.
Matthew, this is your first time in our group here talking about this. Just give us your overall. What did you think about having to watch a movie and knowing that you had to come and discuss it?
It was a little rough.
Honest.
Yeah.
Because I went in, sat down, pulled it up, and I fell asleep the first time within the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Yep.
I sat down, I was like, this is sucking the life out of me. But it wasn't the second time. I ended up having a couple friends over, and we like watched it, just tearing this shit down.
I feel so bad for
And
your friends.
Right?
They're never gonna come back.
I got something to watch. Y'all want to watch a shitty movie? And they're like, okay.
Right, I have to do this for work, guys.
But
This is what you do for a job?
oh yeah, it was great.
That's awesome.
But I think going into this movie, especially knowing that it's going to be a shit show, makes it much easier to digest as a movie. Because, like, again, with the whole morning routine, there's no fucking script, so she's like, here I go, and I'm going to do my fucking hair, and I'm going to, something about the HOA and typical Karen stuff that they were like, oh, let's just push that stereotype. Whatever you got on that stereotype, push it. All right, cool. Let's go. What else do Karens do? Great, let's throw that in there.
You're
And
giving
it
it
was
so much
just
credit.
an hour and a half of that.
Yeah.
After, before she ends up drinking the wine, and then she goes on this
Yeah, I was really
completely
waiting on
out
it
of left
to
field.
start. Like, there was the whole first 35 minutes of the movie could have never been filmed.
Right.
It was.
You could have jumped right into her going to the bar, getting the wine, and started the movie
Yeah,
there.
they could have been an interaction like, oh no, she's back. The inspector's back again. It didn't have to have that 30 minutes of lead up of, oh, I gotta shut down that winery. I gotta go. I've been trying to do that. I'm gonna go do that today. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And it was just, why do we need that?
And just constant reinforcement that she's a Karen. She almost runs the people over and just has all kinds of dumb stuff.
in her Honda Civic,
Right.
which I hate. Because it's in one of my notes that I shame to also drive a Honda Civic and own an iPhone.
That's great.
This movie is killing businesses.
For shame. For
For
shame. Where's the shame bell?
All right, so she gets to the winery. She's going to shut down this winery. That's on her list of things she's been trying to do for 15 years. And she goes and has this ridiculously long interaction with the two guys. And I have right here, Dallas is the worst. He's the guy that like runs it. He's a terrible actor. He can't do anything. Hank, the black guy, the best in the entire movie.
Yep,
I feel
100%.
Like he can act, and he's funny, and
Completely agree.
He's only this much above everybody else. He's not gonna. And then Troy who was in other things.
Super famous.
He was mediocre. He had the name tag that just said Troy. Right off the bat, she called Hank Troy. He's like, oh, I have Troy do it. And then she looks at Hank and says, oh, Troy, this and this. And nobody ever stops and corrects it and says, oh, well, that doesn't work in the movie. No. So later on. All right, so there's that. And she meets with Troy. Her wig's in a different place.
That wig.
Bad wigs all around.
Yeah. Anybody that was wearing a wig, it was
they were
the worst.
horrible. They were horrible.
$5 off Amazon. It works.
Right, the two guys that live in her neighborhood that came up to talk to her.
I think they filmed this thing in October. I didn't think they even went to Amazon. Those are too
those
good.
were-
These are like dollar store like costume
Yeah.
specials, like 100%.
The wig we had for Charlie in Beetlejuice, the mullet wig, was 7 times better than Karen's wig.
And that wig was
And that
horrible.
was a cheap wig. Yeah. So then she sits and she enters the Amityville wine, the star of the entire movie. This wine that's supposedly cursed, made from the blood of whatever, I don't know. So that she drinks that. I don't know.
Can we talk about the dream sequence?
Why?
That night,
Why?
when she
Oh, yeah.
goes to bed and wakes up, there's this, I don't even know what to
I couldn't figure out
describe
what
her
that
as.
was.
What was it supposed
All I
to
saw
be?
was boobs.
Right.
It's just boobs,
I mean-
cowgirl boots.
It's the only way they were going to get the ratings up. They're like,
Right.
please.
Yeah. And she's doing the creepy crab walk, which we have a lot of
Yep.
experience with.
Yep.
But she's
Because of
sliding out of it.
Yeah,
She couldn't maintain
She
it.
couldn't do
hold
it.
it.
No.
Nope.
It's
Yeah.
just slipping.
She's like,
until
I'll
the
do
point
this.
where she just falls.
Yep. It was just
And
like
they're
a sad tree in the
let's
forest.
keep that in there.
Yep. Just
This is
hold
beautiful.
it. Hold it. It's
And then
doing
everything
great.
that Karen says when the woman gets into bed with her, everything Karen says then, she immediately says again when she wakes up or what,
Yeah,
when
why did we need that
realizes
recap?
She completely says everything she said again.
So you've just now pointed something out to me. Apparently, I fell asleep because I
Okay.
did not know that woman got in bed with her.
Oh.
No, I think he went up and changed laundry
Yeah.
at that point in time.
And-
I think
and-
he
There was
just-
something.
She totally pulled the this is sexual harassment and I don't have to take
Yes,
it.
100%.
stuff. She
Oh,
totally,
no.
yeah, while the woman's in bed
Like
with her.
I
Like, it
distinctly
was actually-
remember boobs coming out of a closet, and then I was like, I'm done.
I actually feel that the whole this is sexual harassment thing, like that whole bit, I feel that was the most comedic part of the whole movie. Like, I don't think anything else, the comedy wise, nothing else holds a candle to it in the
No,
whole movie.
no,
Like,
no.
that was it.
Right,
that's its big moment.
Genuinely kind of fun.
Yep.
And just because
That
there's
made
a
me chuckle.
reference, and we saw years ago there was these infomercial or whatever PSAs. That's sexual harassment. And I don't have to take it.
Exactly.
She totally says that.
That exact line.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's great. And you were pissed off because there was titties right off the bat. But like,
Yeah.
I have to say that I think every movie that we're gonna watch in this podcast, since we are doing, like, I don't know, would you call these like D-rated films? Because they're not like B's, they're not
yeah.
C's.
Oh yeah, we'll just go D.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like,
I mean that's generous.
Yeah,
It could
that-
be an
I'm-
F.
yeah,
I don't know. If
I'm
we're
trying to
going
be
A,
nice
B,
here.
C, D,
This
F.
one.
but I think
Down there
I think
with the
after you get below C's, like you just have to add titties in. Like,
Right.
like,
That's not true.
Like when we
because
saw Sharks of the Corn.
Exactly.
There was just
There
no
was
reason
boobs,
at all.
yeah.
yeah, no reason
100.
titties.
But Lamageddon managed to do it without any boobs.
Like, is there any way you
Sofa
Killer
managed to
Sofa
do it
had
without any
boobs.
boobs.
Yeah, they were-
Velocipaster,
There was tons of titties in
they
Velocipaster.
were covered.
Which, what? All right, we're off on we're getting off on such a tangent. Well, let's
Titty
talk about
tangents.
Mrs. Hargrave. We'll see some more of her later.
Yeah.
We'll see hers later. For no
Yep,
particular.
yep, you will
she
see.
she really has no purpose in the movie
None.
whatsoever, other than because somebody came up and said, "Hey, I'll show my tits on screen." All right, we're gonna put you in the
You're in there.
You're in there.
Yeah.
One of my notes was like from that scene, Karen gets verbally and sexually assaulted, then signs away her life. ...
Oh, yes.
For the plot.
For the
Yep.
There was
There was no other reason.
for her to
yes.
not take
So
any action.
Right.
She was completely content with where she was at. Signs away her life. Awesome.
And signs it to Barnaby.
Yes,
This
who is my favorite character in the whole movie.
Crazy old man.
Like, he is by far my favorite character in this whole thing. Like, no real point to him, but just epic. The fact that you have this crazy old, like,
He
Right.
reminded me of
Back
the
hills.
guy from.
moonshiner guy.
Oh, what is the puking rainbow? No.
Oh, Gravity Falls.
Yeah, Schmebulok.
He reminds me of the old man.
Yeah.
in that.
He does remind me of Old Man Jenkins. Yeah, yeah.
Like that's
exactly.
all. Like it's every time he came on. I just like that's what.
I just wrote, he had a very compelling argument for making her sign the contract, which
Yep.
was just, you're mine.
Yep.
You're going to sign this contract because you're mine, bitch, or whatever he said. Yeah. I am presenting you with my bony thumb. That he said that thing and pricked her finger, and she signed it. I'm presenting you with my bony thumb. Then the next scene is Alex, who is actually the director of the film, saying how much everybody's going to party and drink their beer. And he said beer 10 times, and he said party 8 times. And it was just, he literally had one sentence to say, but he had to repeat it so many times. They're going to like our beer because it's beer, and we love beer. And people like to party, and when they like to party, what do? They drink beer. That guy is the worst.
Couldn't remember any other lines.
No, I know.
He couldn't even remember that line, so he just tried it 10 different ways, just so that way
I mean,
he
in
might get
fairness,
it.
I can attest that directing and acting in the same product is very difficult,
No.
and I do not like it one bit. But yeah, I remembered lines. So,
Yeah, and jumping way ahead, Alex is the one that saves the day in the end.
Of course he is.
He's the one, as the director,
Of
he's
course
the
he
one
is.
that ends up.
so was this whole thing just an ego trip?
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah.
like most of these are vanity projects. Now, I mean,
It's like
he
that
didn't write-
Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh, dude. Island.
Oh, Skinwalker Island. My
Yeah,
bad. My
that's
bad.
a different thing.
Yeah.
There's that too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I also noticed that so many people just walk into the house. They knock and then they immediately
Yep.
just burst into the house. That's like, that happened 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, apparently she hasn't learned to lock the door behind her.
Nope.
Like that's like second nature for me.
But-
Come
but-
in, you lock your door.
Every person that comes in, she has to say, I didn't invite you into my house, but they all just do it anyway.
Are they vampires? What?
No, they can come in, so they're not.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Did she think they were vampires, I
Maybe.
should say?
All right, then let's see. Oh boy. This other girl, Annie, that's talking to Troy. She said, you really mastered the cork pull.
Yeah.
And then he can't get the
No,
cork
and
out
he's
of the
struggling the
bottle.
whole time.
But I mean, it wasn't like he was really struggling in real life. They made it part of the scene.
Yeah, they made it part of the gig. Like,
I don't know.
for what reason?
All right,
And-
let's just move on.
Was she with the band?
No, she wasn't. That was the other lady.
Yeah, that's right,
She
that's
was the
right.
muse. So yeah, we'll get to the band.
Yeah,
Band.
the band.
I'm sure you
So-
have a lot to
I mean, I kind of
As
kept
I
it brief.
did.
I kept it brief. So there's the Ivan guy. He's like 7 foot tall. Can never hear a word he says.
He's too tall
He's
away
too
from the
tall
mic.
for the mic.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there were mics.
No.
But he
Mike was-
just you could
He's
never
way up
hear
here, the
anything
mic's
he
down
said.
here.
And then also a common theme throughout the movie was that the background music was so loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't hear anything?
Even some of the like more
because they were mine.
herbal.
Yeah. Right. The important
actors
scenes
can't
with
lose you.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're right. They really had to work in the guy that, because some of the music was canned music, but some guy wrote some songs, and it was so important to get those in. Yeah, we don't need dialogue. Even if there's supposed to be dialogue, your music will
The
be
music's better than the dialogue.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Is it though? No.
Like, I do have to say, Matthew, like some of the movies that we've watched, like some of these bad movies, they're not that bad.
They're enjoyable.
A lot of them are enjoyable. You get a good
Yeah.
laugh.
This
Some
was
of them don't even take
excruciating.
themselves seriously.
Yeah.
This one was excruciating.
It was-
and
it was
I
so
apologize for having that as your first one.
Right. We're gonna make it up to you because this was so hard to watch. All right. So then let's talk about the band. Right.
Okay, let's go.
Were they
wants to go
DJs
first?
or were they a band? Because I was very confused by that because it was not clear.
I mean, the guy had a bass.
Yeah, he was.
He was playing the guitar.
He was definitely a
bass.
band.
It was not plugged in, right? Was that
No,
plugged in?
not at all. No, I mean we
No.
couldn't hear anything he was doing anyway.
But he was definitely supposed to be like that whole group was supposed to be the band, and they were there hanging out for
dressed
their
like, Limp
opening or
Bizkit.
whatever.
Yeah. And then the guy that was the leader, well, not even the manager, that's another thing. The guy is a terrible manager, but the guy who's the leader of the band, apparently he was a tattoo artist that decided to become an actor, and this is what he was acting in.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's carrying around one of these like Hannah Montana microphones or
As a
whatever.
tattoo artist, I am extremely disappointed.
I have seen tattoo artists get into acting. J-Bo Scott.
Yes, and
He does great.
does an amazing job. He was in
Don't look back.
the
I don't
show
remember the
Bad
name.
Moms. No. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, but
He
that's
One of
really
those
well with
crime
it, though.
dramas, but he was
He's already-
recurring and he was great.
he's already in a better product though.
Yes.
This guy is in this product.
Well, J-Bo
Yeah.
did make his own movie,
Mm.
yeah.
and actually, comparatively, not that bad.
No,
Like,
very well done. Won awards
yeah,
at a film festival. Like it was
Actually,
killer
did a great
job.
job.
So I don't
We
know.
had
Maybe
some
this
fun
guy's
with it
tattoo
'cause
work.
we were
Maybe
giving
the
him a
guy's
hard
tattoo
time,
work
but-
is on par with his acting. Like I don't know, but
Right, I mean-
I have suspicions. If you're out there, sorry, man.
He's got a huge personality, and I think that's why they kept him or they wanted him for this movie.
he needed
because
a button his shirt.
yeah, right.
Saying.
But like the band and the manager, I felt like it reminded me of the late '80s, early '90s wrestling
Oh yeah,
guys. Like the acting that those guys had, like it was worse than that level. Like early Macho Man, Randy Savage, and everything else,
Yeah, I
like
mean,
that style,
those
but earlier.
cut those promos. I mean, it's all of that type
Yep,
of stuff.
exactly. And I'm just like, wow, like they totally ripped it from the old wrestling promo stuff, but it was they didn't even nail it. Like they didn't.
I liked how the manager went and talked to the guy at the bar, and he basically talked to him 2 times, knowing that he didn't have the how to get paid. The guy said, "I'm not the guy you want to talk to," and then he immediately talked to him again about the same thing. And then like things that were happening remind me of the way television is now and movies are, where they expect you to be watching your phone while you're watching the movie, so they explain everything that's happening. This guy was there. He's like, he's calling. He's like, yeah, I'll just rip them off. I'll just take money off the top. And he's just explaining everything that's going on to
That's
whoever
so
he's
not
talking
needed.
to. No, yeah. I hope they were all just their friends. Hot Boy Summer. That was the name of their big hit. That they were. Hot Boy Summer.
Oh.
Eh.
He was about, what, 80, 90 pounds too big for a hot boy summer?
Yes. Yeah.
With like straight up tight beer belly.
I was wearing like leather pants too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. It was rough. That was rougher than an X-Lass milkshake.
And
Like it was bad.
The 2 seconds that they tried to perform, I was like, just no.
Yeah, I don't know what
Like,
that was.
you should have cut away from that.
There was a couple of times where I had to walk over to the couch and be like, hey, we're supposed to be watching this. Like, you're not going to leave me alone in this. You are not going to go off to
That's
sleepy
right.
lab right now. Like,
There was a lot of this movie I missed because there were
It's
bits
okay.
where it was like when the band walked out and he had his
Mhm.
everything hanging out.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cool, I'm going to sleep. Done. I have limits.
I do like how they had the old man on the wine bottle, though. Like,
Right?
had to
Like
backtrack a little
they,
bit. Like, that at least
put
they
a little
kept
effort
it,
into that.
At least they kept that sort of consistent. Like, was it a great job? No. But there was effort put in, and I have to at least give them credit where some effort was put in, and they did a good job with that.
Sure.
I don't think I have
There's
anything
not
else.
much else though.
I don't think I have
There's
anything
not
else.
much else. I mean, they obviously had a drone.
Yeah.
Because there were a couple of shots where it's like
Straight
spinning up
up.
in the air, straight up and spinning around and making you sick. I don't have too many more notes other than the best shot, the most cinematic shot in the entire movie was when they were pouring beer into that glass. It was like a really beautiful
Are we sure
shot.
that wasn't stock
That could have been stock footage.
What do you got, Matthew?
No,
What do you got?
That was like, they steal a beer ad. Why was that so quick?
Right, it was so much better
I
than
thought
everything else.
Tubi had just straight up went to like a Bud Light commercial.
I thought it was stock footage at first.
Commercials.
Yep, I definitely thought it was stock
It
footage.
could be. I mean, sometimes you get lucky. You know, you put together a thing like, oh, that looks great, but it might have been stock footage.
I don't know. And then Troy dies.
With a corkscrew.
Yeah.
And it was so hard
And it
for her
was
to keep
just
that
horrible.
in place. Like,
Horrible death. It didn't line up.
no.
Made no
Like,
sense.
It just.
No sense.
Yeah, I mean, everything, the rest of my notes are just about,
I was
It's all
actually.
a death. It's all
Struggle scene.
deaths.
She was trying to put the corkscrew in one place, but then when he falls, it's in another place because of where he was laying.
They did have a
like,
little
the
bit
blood
of-
was coming out of the wrong place.
Yeah.
I was very confused.
you know, like some fake skin. They did have
Yep.
some prosthetics or whatever they were using to initially put the corkscrew in.
Toilet paper and flour,
Yeah, could have been.
definitely.
Like, I feel that when I first started watching the movie, I thought Troy was going to be the hero in it.
I
really
did.
Like, I was really expecting him to be like the top notch guy, especially since he was the name
An
in the whole thing.
established actor, yeah.
And
I mean, he was in some good movies back then. Like Gone. from
what
the
happened,
90s,
Troy?
Like,
What happened?
Where you
Great
been?
movie.
Like, I don't know. That one,
His manager didn't read the fine.
no.
No.
Or he's doing a favor for somebody.
Yeah,
Well, I was
he
gonna
a friend of
say-
Max.
Yeah, I was originally going to say this could have been earlier, but we know it's 2022, so
Yeah.
he'd already
He hasn't
done.
made a movie since '98.
I mean, maybe he was so far out of the loop, he was just doing a favor for his weed guy.
It's very possible.
He's like, yo, give me that sack.
Guys,
I'll do this scene for you.
They took Gone off of the streaming services. My royalty checks are
Right.
gone. So if I do
I
this
need
movie for
anything.
you hook me up for a
They
year.
couldn't have paid anybody anything for this.
No.
I
know.
You know,
I
in the past, we've looked at what budgets were for these movies, and I didn't look at it. They're all in California, so I mean, they have to have money to live there. They were on
the
a
houses they were filming in were huge.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice big houses.
Somebody's parents are paying for
Right.
this.
Or
And they
somebody's
were all
retirement
grown
fund.
ass men. So somebody's living in mommy's basement and mom's footing the
Maybe the
bill.
tattoo artist is actually really good. And maybe he funded it.
I'm gonna go with a hard no.
All right, well, I tried to give you credit, bud.
The director was one of the producers. That's the only thing I
Yeah.
saw. That was the only thing I kind of recognized.
There you go. That's it. He lives in mom's basement. 'Cause
Yeah.
That was definitely mom's house.
And he looked like he lived in mom's basement.
Yep. Half that
I
cast
mean,
looked
poor
like they
guy.
lived in mom's basement. They're all neighbors. They all live in that neighborhood together.
They all live in a cul-de-sac.
and the
they're like-
moms are like, we've got
The moms
get
are all
the
best
kids
friends. It's
together.
actually like the next LA Moms show or whatever.
Right.
Moms of LA. And
If
then
I give
you'll
you
see that-
$30,000, will you get out of my house?
And he's like, "Mom, I took that money and we made a movie."
We're going to make millions off of it. All right, it sucks. Never mind.
I mean, it's on Tubi. They might have made something out of it.
So let's just talk about that for a second. Tubi.
Yeah.
Like, we find a lot of our movies on Tubi.
Well, and I think that's our thing, right? We're
Yeah.
trying to make sure that anyone who wants to watch
Yes.
it can watch it because it's free on Tubi.
And let's just say, Tubi, you have a vast selection of shit movies. Like, it is a very, very big selection of the absolute crap of crap.
When you guys watch it, do you thumbs up those movies?
I have not.
Oh, you have. I was trying when I did it. I did thumb up this movie, and I said, should I be thumb upping it or thumb downing it? But I need more of these movies, you know,
Yeah,
fed to
like
me.
this one I did not.
Okay.
Like
No.
Killer Sofa, I liked. Velocipaster, I actually like that one, just because.
Now I'm scared. I got to go back and redo everything.
Like, but this one I did not.
I don't want more of this.
Like
stuff.
this
want
one,
more of that.
this one I couldn't even bring myself to hitting that button.
Yeah.
I
And
can
I feel
officially
bad.
say there was a moment in the movie where I looked at him and I was like, can we pick
it?
another movie?
Can we pick something different? We almost
I
called
don't
you
know
guys
if I
up
can
at
make
like
this.
11:30
This
at
is-
night. We're just like, hey,
This is part of it.
we're changing
It's
it.
not.
We have to trudge through these.
We made it through. We made it
I
through.
am going to say we messed up.
Yeah,
We should have held off on this one. Do you know why?
because of the time of year.
Yeah, because we missed out doing Santa Jaws.
Ah.
It's
I
okay.
mean, there's still time. There's still time.
There is still time.
And so we're doing really well on our time, as a matter of fact, because we're about to wrap this up because we can't manage
No, I
another
can't.
minute.
Listen, I can't stretch this any further.
So the end of the movie is literally just a bunch of people making these fake news stories and man on the street.
yeah.
Like when I watched it the second time, I
Definitely
forgot about all that. Yeah, the entire last 30 minutes of it.
Really?
Are all these? It's almost like you called all your friends and said, "Hey, film a quick fake news story about a Karen and the Amityville wine, and then just send it to me, and I'll include it in the movie."
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
See, okay.
And they just
I
have
was
all
in and
these
out.
little-
I was in and out.
You didn't expect that many. So
Right.
So
Right.
put everyone in.
Maybe that's
Maybe
how they
those are all
funded the
people,
movie.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that
say, those
could
are all
be.
the people that
Yeah.
gave them like $50, $100,
Right.
whatever.
That's great.
That's how
All
they
right,
got
so
their
guys,
This is what we're gonna do.
this is what we need. We need you guys.
You're talking to that camera. Dude.
That camera? All right.
That's right on your face.
So guys, what we need you guys to do is we need you to send us. No, I don't. No, never mind. I'm lying. We don't need you.
We'll plan it better. We'll
Yeah.
plan it better, and we will ask the audience and our
but I don't-
supporters to send stuff in. But
I do not
tonight.
need clips of a review for this movie. Like, I'm not going to ask any of you guys to do that
It was
because
pretty great.
There'd be
This
a lot
one-
of bleeps.
yeah.
Because I can tell you that my notes have a lot of swear words in them.
I haven't even opened up my phone because I just refuse to open up my
Yeah.
notes.
and I
It's
got
just-
to
there's not any good things to say.
feel like I got as far as the boobs in the closet, and then I was like,
That was really early. The first
10 minutes in.
First
that is
25
where my
minutes.
notes stopped.
Okay.
Let's see.
I said I had to wake her up like 3 times.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. This was.
How many times did you watch it?
I've seen it now. Now, I was telling other people earlier that I had it on while I was doing other things, but I have seen it from beginning to end 3 times. Yeah, and the only way I could do it was by doing something else.
So
Okay, my notes
I-
are actually pretty funny.
I,
90s rave called Wants Their Boots Back.
oh yeah, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, right?
Let's just.
No, you don't like women, let alone Latinas.
Oh,
yeah.
That's when he was saying beer and party 1,000 times. He's like, what kind of women do you like? I like the Latinas. Which ones do you like? I like Asians. And so they were gonna help each other, be each other's wingman.
Are they supposed to be gay? Seriously, the pool boy?
Oh,
my
wow. I didn't even.
Oh, I
talk
do
about
have a
that.
note. Beer commercial footage.
Yep.
Yep.
See, we
Yep.
all
The
we
beer
all
tasting scene
saw that.
improv. The phone isn't on a call. I can see your home screen.
Yep. That's when the band guy was in,
Yep.
they were in the Airstream and he's talking to somebody. And yeah, you could totally.
Who
Wow,
was-
you have some really good notes.
I know.
Who VF was the costumer? Who was the shitting guy in the bathtub?
Oh, that was the first person that Karen killed.
Yeah.
He was his name was Bjorn, and he was a phone service salesman. He said reach out and touch, and so he's like, oh, the phones are upstairs. Come on upstairs, and that was her excuse to kill him because she was already possessed at that.
You had no shirt in the backyard, but after having sex, you're fully clothed.
Yep.
Stupid balloons. Holy contour.
That's the one that had the drag makeup.
Oh yeah, in the party or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Did they
yep.
hire a bunch of wrestlers?
See?
Why were there so many producers? Why didn't they use the voodoo sage man at the end as a character? He was a better actor. Worst angles, horrible lighting, and then I'm out.
And then I'm out.
That's it. That was
Yep.
my.
There was just the idea that somebody thought that this was something that people would want to see, or that I don't.
We just paid them, guys. Like I just want you to. I want you to look deep into your soul and just realize that you watched it 3 times.
I just told you I watched it 3 times.
I watched it one and a half times
Yeah.
because I went back so I could recap on some things. Matthew, you've
About
put it.
1.5.
Yeah, you're about 1.5. You're about
She's a
half.
half.
You're about half.
It is.
So it's got 8 views just
Yeah.
from us.
The
and
more I
this
watched
is
it, the more
horrible.
entertaining it got because I was like, oh yeah, this part, it's kind of the nostalgia
I
of
don't
how
think
terrible
I
it
could ever
is.
put
No,
the
you don't.
word entertaining in the same sentence as Amityville
Entertainment is
Karen.
very broad. That's a very broad category.
Yeah, it could be. It could
I
be
was
the
a
fact that
good
it was just
lullaby.
so bad that it
Well, then,
entertained us.
now you know.
But
Like,
That's
if
a
I
stretch.
ever need to go to sleep again and I'm struggling and my melatonin's not kicking in, I'm putting on
Just,
that movie.
just think of Karen telling them how they have to wipe the bottles from top to bottom. Top to bottom.
like, okay, so
God.
this lady's been trying to shut this winery down for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she comes in with a plethora of things that she's bitching about. Why did it take her 15 years to come up with that list? Like, I feel that with all this stuff that I've seen in the background, it should have been shut down way longer. Like, like, girl, you suck at your job.
It wasn't even really open.
Yeah.
It was just a front.
Yeah.
There was a drug house back there.
And,
There was like 3 bottles of wine and like a case of beer, and that was it.
and we never really saw any business happening. You know,
Nope.
like we never saw what was going
I
on.
mean, let's be
Again,
real. If you hired that band, would you really see?
If those guys showed up, if I
Come on.
first of all, thank goodness there's social media, because back in the 80s or something, if I had to call a band and hire them, I might not know what I'm getting.
Right.
And if that were the case, and these guys showed up, and it was a guy with a bass that didn't plug into anything, and a guy with a Walmart karaoke mic or whatever, and then the other guy just dances, they just
The only way
turn
that
it
these,
around, turn it around.
the only way that these guys were getting booked back then is if they had that, like, the VHS dating thing.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
that was them. That's
Well,
how these guys got booked.
That band was there. We never heard the name of the band. That band is there twice a week. They're there twice a week.
That's why they're going broke.
It has nothing to do with her trying to. That's why she's trying to shut them down.
I mean,
They're there
in that
twice a
case,
week.
she is our hero.
Right.
Right.
Thank you.
Makes the whole movie different.
They were there twice a week, and for some reason, the manager still hadn't quite figured out how to get them paid right. They've been playing there for years.
Yep, 2 times a week. 2 times a week. Still can't get paid. All right, I know you haven't paid me yet, but I'm only gonna do this 1 more week.
One day when you pay me, I'm gonna actually buy a cord that hooks up to the
Right.
sample over here.
Well, and then he even said when they were going to get fired, they were in the Airstream, and he's fake talking on the phone. He says, "Okay, we'll do 2 free shows for you."
You've already done 12.
You've already
Thank
done
you.
a lot of free shows. Oh man.
yeah.
So,
Well, guys.
yeah. So let's talk about these episodes. Usually come out long after whatever we're doing happens. But let's talk about what we're doing. Let's talk about 2026, because this is the end of 2025.
Yes.
Let's talk about what the Twistid Arts Initiative is doing in 2026.
Well, after this beautiful set goes down, which
Yes.
the set that you're seeing in the background is for our last show of 2025, which is Snow Queen, which is this weekend and next weekend, which is December 12th, 13th, and 14th, and then the weekend after that.
20th
Yeah.
and
next
21st.
The next weekend, the weekend after that. And then after this set comes down, we line up for Story
Island.
which is written by Gabby. Which, if you watched the first,
Velocipaster.
yeah, the first podcast, that was Gabby. She wrote that one. So the followers of the podcast, pay attention. You never know what these people are going to do. He was one of our actors in The Curse, which when we filmed The Velocipaster, he was one of the actors on that set. So
That's right.
you never know what's going to happen. And then after that's what?
After Story Island is Dragons Love Tacos.
Oh my gosh, the kids! I'm already getting feedback. People are very excited about Dragons Love Tacos.
It is the most ridiculous show I think we're gonna do. Like,
I keep having people come up to me and go, "That is my kid's favorite book of all time." So we're gonna get some. We're gonna fill up the seats.
Dude, that we're gonna piss some people off real bad. no, it's gonna be great.
there's no
It's really
lines.
gonna be
It's
great.
fine. Well, Matthew has lines.
Yeah, I got all the lines.
I'm,
I'm good with it.
I'm good with Matthew. He's fine. No one else can mess up. It's great.
I wouldn't say that no one else can mess
Right.
up. I'm pretty good at this.
We're out.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, right.
And in Story Island, we have some special guests that are joining us for that. We have some people that haven't been on stage and are joining us on stage. Specifically, Pirate number 3.
Pirate number 3.
Like pirate number 3.
Who might that be?
I might know a guy.
Arr. Use your imagination.
So
That's gonna be a fun one. You
Yeah.
get to tech direct and run
Yep.
lights and sound while you're on stage.
All you're gonna hear is him on the stairs.
Running up and down the stairs. I better fix them then.
Arr.
Ow, my leg. I hurt my leg on the way up.
That's why he has a big leg.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on. Please check out the Twisted Arts Initiative Facebook page, Instagram, our website. You can see everything that's going on. And, you know, we try to post as much as we possibly can. We're out there. So please check it out.
And
please share this show with your friends. We just love doing this stuff so much. We want to be able to get it out there and share it and get as much feedback as possible. If you have suggestions for shows that you want us to look at or whatever, we'll get on some of that stuff.
Oh, and if we have some writers out there that are writing shows and stuff, if you have stuff that you are actually trying to get published, we know that to get published for plays and stuff, it has to be performed at least twice. So if there's something and you need somewhere else to have that stuff put on, like reach out to us. I mean, we're always interested in looking at new shows and stuff like that. And if it's something that we can fit into one of our programs, like one of our years, like let's put it in there. But reach out. So you never know what's going to happen. Otherwise,
Absolutely. We have this black box theater. We want
Yep.
to use it. We want to do whatever we can do in it.
yeah, we can do things.
We can do all the things. Yep. Anybody else?
All good.
Matthew, thanks for joining us
Yeah,
this
thank
time.
you very much.
Like, this was awesome.
And we apologize profusely.
Movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I look forward to the next one.
Yeah.
Anything's an improvement.
We have no idea what it's going to be yet. So, guys, if you have any suggestions, please throw them out there, okay?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.